Alright, let's see if we can get the Habitat for Humanity site plan opened up and our Habitat for Humanity home open inside of it. So you need to access the site plan off of Schoology, download it, save it into your Google Drive or OneDrive. Find your site plan in your folder, your Google Drive or your OneDrive, and open that document first. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going in, locating my site plan. Hopefully you made yours easier to find than I did. Okay, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to open it up. Might have to update, might have to, yeah, upgrade to the next, or the version of Revit that you're using from the old version. Alright, once you get it open, it'll look like this. Now what we're going to do is insert our Habitat for Humanity home. So we can go to Insert, Link, Revit. And we're going to access our Habitat for Humanity home that we've been building. At this point, it should be completely done. You should be ready to go. And we're going to hit Open. As you can see, it inserted my site plan. I can rotate it if I want to. Just click on it, go to Rotate, specify your starting direction, and then click the direction you would like to rotate it. Don't necessarily like where I picked, but you get the point. I'm happy with the area it is. 25-foot building line is, text is there, but the building line itself is not there. We could measure it and get that line. I'm just going to place it near it for now. I'm going to go to my three-dimensional view. And as you can see right now, our home, our Habitat for Humanity home, is pretty far underneath our site because our site plan is set for the height. So right now it's set to 769. So we're going to need to make some changes. So we're going to need to open up one of our elevation views. Doesn't matter which, just we need to open up the elevation view so we can see the difference in the height. So here you go. And I want to separate it. I want to move, I want to move my home up. Doesn't matter how far, just I want to move it up for now to separate the two sets of levels. There we go. I'm going to go up to the site plan and I'm going to add a new level. It's been a while. Oh, here we go. Structure, level. I don't care what it is right now. Just want to set it and click and let go. And then I want to set it to the level I want my home. Looking at our Habitat for Humanity, we've got, my home is on the 770 mark. Oh, it's actually further out than it should be. It's because I moved it, I think. 770 and 779, or 769. So I'm going to do halfway between, so I'm going to do 769.5. So we're going to do 769 feet and 6 inches. That should lower our level down, which it did. Now I have the level that I want my house to be at, so I just have to move my home to that level. So I'm going to use the align. Okay, so pausing on the align tool. First, for us, what we're going to need to do first is actually bind our link to it. And I'm just going to click everything. And I'm going to hit OK. The reason we have to do this is because I'm not actually sure the reason we have to do this. Sometimes, like in Revit, with the original software, it will work automatically. But in AppStream, I don't know if that's causing an issue. but we're going to need to bind them together, which is basically just realistically linking them further. And that will then allow us to move our Habitat for Humanity home up higher. So now what I can do is I can align, the align tool, click level 3, go down, and I'm going to click on Habitat for Humanity, first floor, and that's going to then move it up. Give it a moment. That should move your home up to the level you want it. If you need to adjust it more, you can go check out what it looks like in the 3D view. If you need to adjust it more, you absolutely can. Adjust level 3, move the height of the site, and like that it should be placed appropriately. So once you have it in here, I'm going to mess with the, let's do, can we do shaded? Still want it as dark. Oh, okay, that'll do. I didn't like the darkness. So mine is a little low for the front door. Could I have added? I think I can still probably add something in here to fix this because I don't necessarily like the look of that. But you get the point. You will need to put in your driveways, your trees and shrubbery, and anything else for the site at this point. That way our site plan will be done. So make sure you're saving this file. I'm going to save it as my site plan, not specifically the one we have it currently labeled as, because you want to save it as a different copy. So what do I do? Did I have my cloud? We'll see. I don't think so. File, save as, project. That's what I want. And then locate the file and where you want to save it. And then I'll hit save. So that's what you're doing. Get your site on your, get your home on your site, and get your shrubbery and trees and patios and driveways in place.